So, it is officially 7:27 a.m. and I feel fine. I'm not tired or anything. Like, I wasn't up all night or anything. I actually got some sleep, so feel good. Not feel good. Feel good. Okay, so I was looking on the Game Heroes forums and I saw this topic that came up and really caught my eye. It says, "What's on your hack PSP?" You know, if you don't know what that is, it's basically like custom firmware where you can put, SNES simulators, NES simulators, Genesis simulators, PlayStation 1 games, PSP games, but the PSP games are like a gig, almost, for space, sort of like that, and then I think that's about it. So I decided, what more appropriate could I make it, a video of me showing my PSP on video instead of taking pictures. Like, there's some really blurry ones and stuff, like, you may not be able to see it, but it's kind of blurry, so I think it was appropriate for me to show my PSP in actual video, so you can hear me talk about it and everything, if that interests you, or anything like that. So, here it is. I turned it on already. Oops, sound's down. You see, it still functions alright and everything. You know, that's amazing. You know, it's really cool. Like, it's got a background, it's got pictures. Like, it doesn't have any video. It's got some songs on there. Let's check the games. So I got Silent Hill, the first one. And I got Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus, Metal Gear Solid Acid. But let me say one thing about those two games. My PSP cannot run UMDs anymore because the laser disc or laser tray or whatever, the laser is dead and it can't, like, the laser doesn't even turn on. It just moves, and now it doesn't move at all, even when you press on the little switch on the inside. So my PSP cannot run UMDs or anything, so it can't play certain PSP games. It played Loco Roco fine, which is really weird because it's Loco Roco, and it can run the Metal Gear Solid graphic novel pretty good too, like the motion graphic novel or whatever. Anyway, it can play PlayStation 1 games fine, so I still have it. You see all the Final Fantasy 9 volumes, Final Fantasy 7 volumes, Final Fantasy 9 again. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I had Resident Evil 1 on here, but I decided to take it away. Digimon World 1 and 2, because... Now, before you say anything about me having Digimon World on here, I got one thing to say. Back when I was a little kid, I used to play those games all the time, and those games were just nostalgia. Just pure nostalgia factor, and it was... You know, I always think to myself, you know, I gotta play those games again. I gotta find them on eBay, because they were really fun tactic games. They're really fun taking care of your pet, and it was kind of tough, but it was really enjoyable at the same time. So I thought to myself, how am I gonna play these games again, or how am I gonna find them? So I found them on Pirate Bay, and I downloaded 1, 2, and 3. I got rid of 3 though, because I never actually played that one. I actually played 1 and 2, and I got them on my PSP now. So that is pretty awesome. And the Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel. Yeah, see, my thing does not run UMDs, which is a huge issue, and it really pisses me off. But that's not all. If you look, it's got the logo on it. You know, it's got that. I don't know if you can see the PSP logo right here. See? Yeah. Then you look, and then, oh, what's this? Oh, is that a crack on my PSP? Now, this PSP got a crack, like, 2 years ago, like in 2008, where I was playing Tekken Dark Resurrection on here, and I remember I took out the UMD and everything, like, I shut it off, and I dropped it, and it hit, I have a futon, and it has, like, metal arms, so I actually hit it by accident, like, slightly, and then it got a little crack, like, you know, it's one that, like, you're not even noticeable. It'd be, like, right down here, and maybe, like, not as spread, it'd be, like, kind of small, But over time, it spread past almost past the directional buttons, but it stopped. Now, if you're wondering where my joystick is, my brother Spencer lost his on our way to my mom's. So, like in the van, and we can't find it anywhere. We checked, and there's no way we can ever find that button anymore. So, and they're pretty easy to take off. So I just took mine off and gave it to him. Like, here you go. You know, you need it more than I do. You can run UMDs now. Like, mine don't even run anymore. So, yeah. And the thing is, it kind of sucks how I can't run UMDs because I can't play downloaded PSP games because you require UMD. There are some that don't. But there are some that do. Like, Local Rogo ran pretty fine. Metal Gear Solid Digital Graphic Novel ran fine. Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops run fine one time, but now it's not, for some reason. Because I got rid of it. I must have gotten a different version of it, or something like that. I don't know. And I think, and, you know, I have all these PSP games. I got God of War, I got Tekken, I got Silent Hill Origins on UMDs, like, and I wanted to play those again, but I can't, so kind of sucks. Oh, and if you didn't think that was bad enough, just waiting for the giant finale for this. So, you know, a crack on the screen, you know, I can get that easily replaced. You know, just you might not be able to see it, but there's dust inside the PSP that I can't get out. Like, there's dust stains inside the PSP that I cannot get out unless I take off this black cover, but I'm worried that I might destroy it by accident and might kill it or something like that. So, but that isn't it. I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, here's the main event. It smears all over. Turn it over and, oh, what's this? Tape on the back of it. Now, you're probably wondering what the hell happened to it. Well, when I was trying to look for a way to repair it, when the Laserdisc didn't work, I thought there was an easy way to fix it. See how naive I was and how much of I was an idiot. I decided to, you know, get curious, and I accidentally popped off the back of my PSP, and it broke one of the plastic parts, and then I tried putting it back on, and then it wouldn't close, because it was missing that plastic piece. So it wouldn't close, it kept popping open on the bottom. See, it's like, you know, and then I decided, I went for, and if this has stayed like this for weeks, so I decided to go to drastic measures, and get, tape, and tape it down, to make sure it doesn't pop open in the back, because that really pisses me off, and it does that when I'm playing a game, like when I'm playing a PlayStation 1 game, like Final Fantasy 9 or 7. So I'm with drastic measures, stuck that down, and now it's like this. So, I might get rid of this, because this is turning into a piece of junk, and I'm afraid that this thing either A, might explode, or B, will never work at all in the coming years, like in less than a year or something like that. I'm afraid it's not going to work. But if I leave it like this, it's going to stay the same, and it's going to be kind of annoying because I can't play UMD games, and it really bothers me. So, I have one question for you all then. Should I keep this and, like, buy a new one, but keep this, you know? I will obviously keep the memory stick. But should I keep this still, you know, keep my old PSP, for memories, or keep it for just because it's my old PSP, or should I sell it to someone without my memory stick in it for at least $60 or something like that, because I can say it works fine. The memory sticks function on it perfectly. You can play PlayStation 1 games on here. I'll prove it to you by doing this. I'll give you a step how to put PlayStation 1 games on there and everything. But should I sell it for like $60 or something like that, or should I sell it for more, or should I keep it and, you know, not get rid of it? And if I do sell it, and if I get a new one, which I probably will, what should I get? Should I get a PSP Go, a fat one, a 2000 model, or 3000? If you have your own opinion on what I should get, if I ever sell my PSP or decide to get a new one, you know, put in the comments down below and say, oh, we'll get this kind or something like that. Like, you know, just curious about, what your suggestions are for me to get a new PSP or anything, or if I should keep this or not, or if I should just smash it or sell it to someone, because I have a friend of mine who would like a PSP, so I don't know if I should sell it to him or not. So, yeah, see ya.